Hey, what is up everybody? AJ here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because we are celebrating the fact that we've just hit over 100 subscribers. So this is a big thank you video to everybody that has liked, subscribed and supported the channel so far. What I figured we'd do today is I'd walk you through a bit of my YouTube journey and of course take you through my YouTube analytics. So the reason I got into creating this YouTube channel and creating these tutorial videos is largely because of the global pandemic and we're all in lockdown for a while. I've always wanted to create a YouTube channel and do product reviews and tutorial videos, but I never gave myself the time or made it high on the priority list. And then when we were in lockdown, I figured you're inside, do something creative with your time, learn to video edit, get more comfortable in front of the camera, and hopefully put something out in the world that people can benefit from. Seeing all your likes and comments has actually made me realize that what I am putting out there is helping people use their computers better. So even though the restrictions here have eased quite a bit and we can go out and about again, I've really enjoyed this process and I'm going to continue making YouTube tutorials for you guys. With that being said, how about we jump on the computer? I'll walk you through some of the analytics and the goals that I've set for myself. Hopefully this gives you a bit of insight to myself. And if you haven't seen it before, shows you the back end of what a YouTube analytics looks like. So I'm going to pull you guys around just so you can see both myself and the screen. We're going to focus on the screen right now, but I like the fact that I put myself in the little picture box down the bottom. You can see down the bottom of my taskbar, I've actually got quite a few applications. I've got Reddit, YouTube, Messenger, Canva, and these are a lot of the apps that I use every day for YouTube. And these aren't true applications, but I use Microsoft Edge to turn them into Windows Universal apps. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link up here or wherever it's meant to go, because it's actually a really quick way to access the sites that you use all the time. So I'm going to jump onto my YouTube analytics here. This is going to take me straight to YouTube Studio, and this is going to bring me to the dashboard. So the dashboard essentially shows you your latest video performance. It gives you a higher overview analytics of your channel. So you can see here the current subscribers that we have. It shows you the summary of your views and watch time in the past 28 days, and it shows you how you're performing in this 28 days over your previous 28, and it's a rolling 28, so it changes by 1 day every day. And then it shows you your top 3 videos in the last 48 hours. Down the bottom here shows you your latest published videos and how they're performing. And on the right hand side is your latest comments that I haven't responded to. I try and respond to pretty much all the comments that I do get. These ones here, I have gone back and I've put a smiley face or a like because they're part of a thread where we'd spoken a couple of times on the different videos. On the right hand side, you have news and information from YouTube to help you grow your studio. And in the top right hand corner, you can hit the create option, and this is where you can actually upload videos or go live. Once you hit over 1,000 subscribers, the go live option becomes available on your phone as well. And I'm really looking forward to being able to go live on my phone. And if you're wondering what this little TB is in the top right hand corner, that's an extension that I use called TubeBudby, and that just gives you a bit more analytics and support with your YouTube channel. I use the free version, but as this channel grows, I think I will subscribe to the paid version. I love the fact that it gives you a little milestone, and this shows you the top 3 things you really should go after as a YouTuber, which is your subscribers, your views, and your uploads. And you can download these little achievements. So you can see here, achievement, 15,000 views, 100 subs. So that's a really cool little thing from TubeBudby. Cool. The next thing I really look at is on the left hand side. I scroll down to the analytics, and this gives you a lot more detail about your channel. I learned a lot of this from Catherine Manning when I first joined YouTube, just watching her tutorials, and then I started playing around with it and setting some goals myself and understanding what these analytics are, because there's a lot of information in the data if you take the time to stop and look at it. Of course, it shows you your last 28 days of performance. In the top right corner, you can actually drop that down and you can change it to, say, the last 90 days, the last year, specific months, or you can do a custom time. I usually look at either the last 28 days or the last 365 to see how I'm performing year on year, or to see how I'm performing every month. Of course, you've got the views, you've got your watch hours, and you have your subscribers. So you can see here, the views have been pretty consistent over the past 28 days. But what I love doing is actually dropping this down and scrolling to the last 365. And instead of looking at just in this view, I go down and select on see more. And this gives you a much bigger view of your data. It shows you your top 5 videos for that year. And you can see here my iPad video, marking up and editing PDFs, external antennas. These are my top performing videos over the year in terms of views. And then if I select a second metric, I can also look at them in watch hours. And this shows me basically, the purple lines are how many views we had in that day, and the green is the watch hours in that day. When you select two metrics side by side, it actually just gives you a total and you don't look at it per video. But you can actually select, say if I want to look at the iPad, how it's performed all year, I can select on just the iPad video, and here I can see the views and the watch time. But right now this is set to a daily metric, and I think if you're looking at the entire year, seeing what happened day by day doesn't really tell you that much information. Under here where it says daily, I'll drop that down and I'll scroll down and I'll look at month-on-month performance. So because we're at the start of the month where it's only Wednesday the 11th of November, this month is always going to look quite low because we've only got 11 days of data. But what we can see here is a nice healthy trend, what I think is a nice healthy trend, that every month on month we're growing our views and we're growing our watch time. Really surprised that I actually jumped from 100 watch hours in September up to 136 in October. And I'm hoping to hit around 150, 160 watch hours in November as well. So this is a way that I gauge how my channel is performing month on month, and it helps me set little goals just to grow my channel or to see how my channel is tracking and if it is growing in the right direction. So for this month, I'd love to see around 150, 160, and then for the month of December, I'd be hoping to hit 200 watch hours for the month of December. That's the high level overview of what I look at in terms of the analytics here. If I jump out of this, so if I close this for now, the thing that I look at way too often is actually this real-time update, because you're always getting this live data, right? The view count here, I was stoked for the first time when I saw that there'd been over 300 views in 48 hours. And now you can see I'm getting, 400, 450 views. To me, that's a big achievement because it shows that my channel and my content is being pushed out further and further. What you can do here is actually, so these are your top 3 videos, but if you select on the see more option, this is going to show you 30 of your videos in the past 48 hours, and it's going to show you the top performing to the lowest performing. And you can see here I've got a few key performers like my antenna video, marking out PDFs, removing backgrounds, and if we scroll down, you can sort of see it sort of tails off. But I love the fact that, I have at least one view on 30 videos, or a lot more now, but to me that was a big accomplishment that I was getting a view on at least the majority of my content every day. Let me scroll up real quick. And I think this is quite cool that you can see the views in the last 60 minutes. It tells you the total number here. I like to go around and actually count them because, really I'm only counting between 5 and maybe 15, 16. But you can actually sort this by the last 60 minutes. And this shows you what videos and how many videos have been viewed in the past 60 minutes. And you can sort of see if they're bunched up together like this, that they're all very close to each other. That tells me that someone has most likely gone through and watched a couple of my videos in succession. And I think that's a really good thing because it shows me that people are liking my content and they're watching more than one of my videos. If I wanted to get more information out of a particular video, I can actually just scroll over to it. Say for example, the iPad is a second monitor. I can select on that and this will show me its past 48 hours of performance. Or I can actually select on the analytics piece for this video, and this is going to show me a lot more information of this video. You can see here it shows me, again on the right hand side, the real-time updates of it. I've had 34 views in the past 2 days. Where the traffic source has been, so the majority of it has come from YouTube search, which tells me my searching or my keywords are quite good. And then you can see this is the trend over the past, 191 days of how many views it's had. You can see the watch hours every day going up and when the subscribers hit that subscribe button for this particular video. One of the best things about that TubeBudby extension is that it actually shows you how your keywords rank if someone puts it into YouTube. So for this video here, iPad is the second monitor, I'll get into the details and then I'll scroll down and you can see the tags that I've put to it. iPad as a second monitor, iPad as a Windows monitor, user iPad as a Windows monitor, and you can see where it says 20, 11, 18, and 6. This is TubeBudby, the extension telling me that if someone types in iPad as a Windows monitor, my video will be the 20th on YouTube when they type it in. Or if they put use iPad as a second monitor, my video is going to be the 6th video that they see. So this shows me that my keywords, my key tags working or not. And for this video, I've got 4 that are in green, which means they are getting a lot of good traction. And if we look at the analytics again, or where the majority of the watch time is coming from, you can see it's coming from the YouTube search. So there's that direct correlation of you've got a few keywords that are in the top 20 of YouTube search, and then majority of your views are coming from that YouTube search. So you can see that bit of correlation there. That I've got a few good keywords that are helping this video trend and helping this video get out there. The last thing I want to show you guys for today is scrolling down to the monetization option. And you can see here, this is what every YouTuber is really aspiring to do. We want to grow our subscribers and our public watch hour count, because once you hit 1,000 subscribers and over 400 watch hours in a rolling 365 days, that's when you're eligible to become a paid YouTube partner, and that's when you can start monetizing, making money off YouTube. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. Hopefully, maybe a year and a half of when I first started this journey in April. But even if it takes longer than that, I'm cool with that, because I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys. Let me just jump back and have a chat with you. Again, I just want to say a really big thank you to everybody that has liked, subscribed, and supported this channel so far. I didn't want to go too heavy with the analytics today. I just wanted to give you an overview of how this channel is performing, what I see, what I look at, and to say thank you again, because it's your likes, it's your views, it's your subscriptions that are actually helping this channel grow. I'm going to wrap up there, but I just want to say a really big thank you again to everybody that's watched the video, liked or subscribed. You're helping grow this channel, so a really big thank you. Of course, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you really want to supercharge the way you use your computer, or if you just want to see me more, hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.